Hey everyone, it's Heather here with Best Laid Plans, and I have another opera-themed monthly classic planner spread for you today. I hope you enjoy this one. My March 2021 theme is Rusalka, and if you are not familiar with the opera Rusalka, it is a Czech opera by Dvořák, and it is very much similar to the story of The Little Mermaid. It's about a water spirit, and she falls in love with a human prince, but he ultimately ends up betraying her, and the ending is very tragic and poignant, and it's a very, very famous opera. There's another opera based on the same story called Undine. It's a very common tale, but I really love the music. I love the innocence and naivety of Rusalka, the main character, and she sings the most beautiful aria when we are first introduced to her, called the Song to the Moon. And I hope to have it playing in the background while I am showing you this decoration. So we will be doing a mixed media spread again. If you've seen my other monthly layouts, including the Donizetti L'Elixir d'Amore, which I did for February as my opera theme layout, then you'll know I like to do mixed media. So I've actually already started placing some ripped scrapbook paper just to start to place things around. I have seen this technique of tearing scrapbook paper in scrapbooking, but I've recently seen people do it with planner spreads, and I thought, you know what, I should try that too. And I think it works really well with the themes in Rusalka, because it's something very pretty, but it's torn. And I thought that was very emblematic of sort of the bittersweet tragedy that she goes through. But this beautiful water nymph art is actually from a page in this Recollections 4.5 by 7 inch scrapbook pad. It was called Just Beachy. I don't know if this is discontinued or you can still find it, but this is the one I used the different scrapbooking pieces from for this spread. So to get started, I've assembled everything that I need. I have gone ahead and taken my 1-inch punch, and I punched out some of the kind of mermaid scales here and these figures from that scrapbook. And then I've also taken out these box shapes in case I need to use them. And I just cut those with scissors. Then I have 2 sticker books that I'm using, but really it's mostly one. I have this one. I'm going to be getting a St. Patrick's Day sticker from here for the 17th. And then everything else would be coming from the Free Spirit sticker book, because it has a lot of beautiful moon themes and bohemian themes that are going to fit just wonderfully with the sort of Song to the Moon Rusalka theme that I have going on. So we'll be using this sticker book. I've also pulled these stickers from the February Sticky Club vintage subscription, because I felt like they were very much indicative of magic and like water spirits, and they just fit really well. And then for this, I really love the fish here, and I also love these cherry blossoms, and so I may integrate those stickers in as well. And then last but not least, I've got washi. So I'll be using this washi that has sort of a gradated blue to a tealish green color. And I'm also using these 2 from Simply Gilded, the pink music note, and then this more floral one that has the silver moons on it. Again, that Song to the Moon theme. And of course, my trusty Dollar Tree glue stick. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I usually like to start with either washi or my scrapbook squares when it comes to these, but because I have a lot of decoration I want to be adding, I want to make sure that I'm placing it in places I'm not putting down dates, even though I do use my monthly planner layout more for decoration purposes and I keep my functional stuff on my weekly spreads. I still want to be able to look at this and have it be a calendar. So I'm actually going to start with, and you can see I've got my little master list over here that's kind of brain dumped and messy. And I'm going to go ahead and start with these boxes. And I'm going to put in my first big date. And that is going to be March 11th. And I'll take another planet sticker and I'm going to put that on the 17th. And these are all doctor's appointments because I was able to get my COVID vaccination and I feel comfortable scheduling labs and other things I would normally have now, so I have a ton of them. And I want to use this Moonchild sticker. And I am sort of cheating because some of these dates have passed, but this is really the gist of it. And then I wanted to put a special sticker for my puppy dog's birthday. There we have one that says today. I only have pink stickers, so that'll be good. And I'll just go back to that one page to try to find something to put atop that. So that is all of the full boxes now, and since I have them down, I know where I can put my cutouts and where I'm going to put my other decoration. So I'm going to do that next. So before I put down anything else, I want to go ahead and get my moon and stars. And I'm actually going to take this sheet out of this book because I don't need anything else. So I'll be using almost this whole sheet. I'll definitely be using the moon, and I think I'm going to put it over here since I don't have anything going on those days. So there our moon is down. And now we're going to go ahead and just add some stars throughout. And I'm going to try to keep the stars clustered toward the top because I want it to be sort of like the sky. You'll see what I mean when we start decorating with the washi. All right, I'm on my last of these. I'm going to set that over here. And it looks like I was actually able to keep about half of the sheet. So I'll still have these stars for something else. So now I have my moon and my starry sky. And I'm going to go ahead and figure out now where I want to put my different boxes. I'm probably not going to use all the ones that I cut out, but I do want to kind of have them in a pattern. And right now I am just setting them where I'm going to glue them down first so I can move them around if I need to. I think I'm going to trim this one down a little bit. And I do think I'm going to keep these where I had them, so I'll move these out of the way right now, and we'll go ahead and we will glue down these. So now we are all done with the background, and I am going to move on to washi tape, and then I am going to put the final decorative layers of the scrapbook paper down. So with the washi, I'm actually going to start with this gradient of blue and aqua green, and it's going to go along the bottom in 2 strips, and that is going to be sort of our lagoon colors, since she is a water sprite. So we'll start over here. I apologize because my camera cut out, but I did go ahead and I just finished the bottom portion, and I cut out anything that was where the disc need to go. So this is what it looks like, and don't worry that it's not as gradated in some areas, or rather as seamless, because we're going to be putting scrapbook paper over it. So the next thing I'm going to do is over here. So I'm going to take this. We're just going to focus on this one. And this is where I want to use this beautiful moon. So I'm going to find where it starts. This is brand new washi, y'all. I just got this in the grab bags this February. And so in between the last row and that, I'm going to add in the music notes. All right, we are done now with the washi tape. So the next thing to do will be to actually place the rest of our decorative stuff on. And I am gonna start with up here. All right, so now that the scrapbook paper is all down and all the washi, you can really see the theme and everything sort of blend together, and you can see how all the colors are matching. So I'm very, very pleased with this. Now I'm gonna just go ahead into my memory keeping dates and holidays book and get a sticker for a couple things. It was Sherman's birthday, his third one, that's my puppy, on the 3rd. So I'm gonna put birthday. And now that I've got the different little date stickers on here, I want to take the 2 sticker sheets that I got from my Sticky Club subscription for February and just take some of those and add them in. I am particularly interested in these cherry blossoms. I think I'm going to put one here just to cover up where it says daylight savings time down here since I have a sticker. And I'm also going to take these koi fish because I think that they would look really cute down here. Just so we can see that it is indeed water. And then also these little lily pads. Just sort of so by the lake. And then from these, I like this butterfly. Put that right where the discs are. And then we have these sort of curling, almost like waves. And then I really love these sort of nymph characters, and there are indeed other nymphs who are in the story of Rusalka. They tend to hang around with her dad, the water gnome, who's sort of like the King Trident character of the story. And I think I'll try and use these as well. These are washi stickers, these ones. loving how this turned out. I think this is probably one of the more ambitious opera-inspired spreads that I've done, because I really wanted to integrate elements and characters from the actual opera into the story, so the story kind of plays out. And so you have Rusalka here, and she is singing to the moon, dreaming of her love, and at the same time, I have them sort of distanced, kind of foreshadowing her tragic end. Now you can fast forward if you do not want to hear spoilers. I'll let you know on screen where to fast forward to, but if you are okay with spoilers, spoiler, the beautiful Rusalka, she wants to be a human so she can experience love. She's fallen in love with the prince. She makes a deal with Jezi Baba, who is the witch character in this story, who is able to transform her into a human, but she has to sacrifice her voice. Sound familiar? So she decides to do this, and she's still able to fall in love with the prince and he with her, but he ultimately betrays her and has a dalliance with a foreign princess, and he realizes his mistake way too late. She ends up going back, but because she went back, she is cursed now, and if he was to fall into her arms, he would essentially he would die. She becomes sort of this sea demon creature, or like an evil lake spirit, and he ultimately does choose to return to her, and he has a dying kiss, and then it kind of all fades back into the lake, and that's the end of the opera. But it has this beautiful, beautiful music. It is sung in Czech, so it's not, I think typically we think of operas as Italian or French or German, but this one's actually sung in Czech. And so it is really beautiful music, and it has a life to it. And I really also love how it really mirrors Rusalka's feelings and what she's going through. So it's just a very moving and beautiful, beautiful piece. So I definitely recommend checking out Rusalka if you are able to stream it anywhere, or if you are able to see it in person, again, anytime soon where that may be happening. So this is my finished spread. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making this monthly layout. It is just so much fun to do these opera-inspired ones because I am really inspired by opera and it's my passion. Give this a like if you'd like to see more videos like this. I tend to do these with my monthly layouts because they are more decorative, but if you also want to check out other videos on my channel, I do hauls, I do regular weekly plan with me's, and I'm usually a more decorative planner, but I do all kinds. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Bye.